Welcome, 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 one and all, to another Tea Time Friday League. Today, as always, I am with the magnificent Curly, our Tea Time T-Boy. Curly, how are we today?
I'm good, thank you very much, Gav. And Gaz, how are you? I don't know where Gav come from.
I am great, I'm great. You know what, mate? It doesn't matter what you call me. I'm in such a good mood. I've had a good week, so
Good.
there's no issue with what the name's right now.
All right, Shirley.
Shirley. I'm sorry, I'll stop calling you Raquel if I have to, Nan. So, Zandvoort, I'm going to ask you what you think about the circuit.
Every week, guaranteed. Honestly, I don't like it. I don't like racing it. It's just too. I don't know. Obviously, you've got that fast section with the chicane. Obviously, then the chicane bit. Then yeah, I just don't like it. As simple as that. You know. Every week I'm going to say either I do or I don't, and this is the one where I just don't.
Oh, fair enough. And I'll be honest, I love it. I love Zandvoort, I think. But then again, I'm the weird that loves Hungary and Monaco.
Well, yeah, I like Hungary, but I can't stand Monaco.
Well, see, I totally screw everything over, don't I, really, with my opinions.
The thing is, obviously, with Netherlands, it hasn't been on the calendar for very long, has it?
No, it hasn't, and I'm hoping it's here to stay because it's a fantastic circuit. Before I go any further, though, we do have to address a few little things. First of all, the driver standings, then the constructor standings, and then we'll discuss about the circuit itself. So, if anybody's out there, just drop a message. I'm sure one of us will pick up and read on it that quick. But right, bear with me one moment because I feel like I'm missing a huge chunk. We was at Belgium last week, weren't we? So
yes.
Yeah, so right, we still off to Belgium, right? I'm gonna jump on Flea because I've got a feeling that Flea's gonna do better than his teammate this week.
If I remember rightly, you actually had a good race last week, Flea.
Flea did have a great race last week.
Yeah.
He was our driver of the week, driver of the day, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
So, standings after Belgium, we have DXT Anthony in the AlphaTauri on 154, DXT Matty in the Alfa Romeo on 127, and Mia in the Renault with 117, Veloce in the Racing Point on 93. DXT Herbert in the AlphaTauri on 80, Freedom in the Haas on 77, Fleet in the McLaren on 69, followed by his fellow Scotsman non-human in the Ferrari on 65. We have Kingsholm in the McLaren on 63, Leo in the Ferrari on 41, Speedy in the Renault on 34. We have DXT Nevo in the Racing Point on 33. I don't think I will DXT Nevo, where it's going to be unlikely that he'll be racing with us much, but we do hope to have him here with us soon. El Stefano in the Red Bull on 28, Valkyo in the Mercedes on 26, Jake Saber in the Williams on 25, Tierney Matty in the Haas on 7, and Tim in the Red Bull on 1, Frenzy in the Mercedes on 1. We have Tim in the Williams on 0, and Amar still yet to score a point, which is quite shocking.
Just going back to Valkyo, obviously we know how talented the young Irishman is. Done a comms on him last night in a different league, obviously, Australia. ZD just actually, he's retired. Has he crashed?
I think Valkyo may be. I think he may have crashed. You know.
Have I put the commentator's cost on it?
I don't know. His car was sitting at the top. I think he's. Do you know Valkyo is one of his drivers, right? He'll drive his heart out, and then he will mess up. And Dixie Hobo is off the track at turn 9.
Yeah, I see that.
He's going really slow, and I'm not too sure why.
He's got moving again. But yeah, going back to Raukio, I'm on DXT Sing at the moment, and he's invalidated his lap. Yeah, obviously, as I said, we know what a young, talented driver he is. Done a commentary on him last night. He Australia, as I said. He was, excuse me, he was leading for a while. Came in to pit, went down to about 5th or 6th. Was coming back, and then obviously at Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost it there.
Oh, okay. See, that what I do find with Valkyrie is one of his things. He's so quick, but when he makes a mistake, it's catastrophic.
Yes.
Okay, so the driver championships, AlphaTauri in the lead with 234, Mercedes 156.
I actually thought you finished that.
No, I just completely got confused. Right, so sorry, yeah. So the Mercedes on 156, Renault 152, Alfa Romeo on 137, McLaren on 132, Racing Point on 126, Ferrari on 106, Haas on 86, Williams on 51, and Red Bull on 35. So very much in the mix there for our drivers.
Indeed.
AlphaTauri are stomping away ahead. I think the league owner, DXT Hobo, will be quite happy with that. I am on board with him now.
He's going any faster?
He is going a lot faster. Purple sector 2. Oh, we have a yellow sector. I think that's just a slow car. And it's all cleared up. I think it was just a slow car. But let's stay on board with DXT Hobo as he does a lap.
So I was just sharing my streams, that's why I was on like cars a lot.
Not a problem. It's fine with DXT Hobo with 109.998. So the top 3 drivers at the moment are so close together. It's 0.135 between the top 3 drivers. That is so small.
Also, I've noticed, right? Have you noticed that Flea and Kingsholm are always, no matter what league they're always in the same thing?
No, yeah, they end up in
no, Flea's lost it! He's the first spinner of the night.
How have I fucking spun? How have I spun? I'm out.
I had to!
I'm gonna put myself on mute.
Alright, so we have Ari, who's been disqualified for this session for whatever reason. So Ari is disqualified for the session for whatever reason, and I'm hoping Kaylee will be back very shortly because I definitely can't do comms without him.
I'll be there in a minute.
I do apologise, guys. Yeah, it's just a funny moment, and anybody who knows will know. Right, I'm going to jump on board with El Stefano as I do a lap rundown. Right, so we go around turn 1 of Tarzan. I'm going to use the English words because I'm not going to butcher the Dutch language. Okay, so around onto the turn 2 kick into Gerlach. From around Gerlach we go into the Hugenholtz, onto the Hunsrug Ridge, up into turn 6 of Rob Schlottmacher Bocht, onto Schiefviak here, which is basically the old Dutch for border, onto turn 9 of Marlborough, turn 10 here of Renault, swinging around into just before the DRS zone of turn 11 of Vodafone. Now this is the second DRS straight, the first one being the start-finish straight. Nice. It's not as wide as I'd like it to be, but it's still nice. Onto the Audi S. Now El Stefano did push a bit too hard there. He got a purple sector 1, but sorry, purple sector 2. But then he comes round turn 14 of Kumho, and now turn 15 of Ari Lugendijk, and he goes into the pits, probably to put a fresh set of rubber on, sort himself out. Oh, you know what? El Stefano, I'm going to throttle you.
He's invalidated, isn't he? I am back, as you can hear. thing is, good evening, Raukio. Can you explain what happened to you, please, mate?
I already know. I already know.
Oh, you do. You do.
I got the info. Right, basically, Hobo was completely spaced, probably checking out his own legs. Decided to slow right down. Valkyrie comes round, turn 7 or turn 8, quite fast on the racing line, and hits the slow moving Hobo. Hobo was trying to fix a little part of his anatomy. I mean, his setup. And and that was the reason why he went slow. He does put his hands up and say it is his fault, but unfortunately, Valkyrie has actually had to pay the full consequences of being out.
Well, then Hobo should actually retire himself.
Oh no! Right, Hobo. Hobo will be getting penalised. He put his hands up. He'll be penalised. Whether it'll be penalty points or anything like that, but he's all good. In my opinion, I think accidents happen, things happen. Hobo's put his hands up, so it will be dealt with after the race.
Radko said he's not going to report Hobo.
Well, that's Valkyrie's choice. He has every right to do that. If he says he's not going to report Hobo, that's his choice. I'll be honest. I respect him for that. I think he's because only if I was racing properly. But I've always I've got to say this. I've always liked Valkyrie. Yeah. I have. I'm gutted that he's going to move up to Tier 1 on TNA. But then again, I can't wait till next season because I'll be back at Tier 1. With him, so it's unfortunate, but we'll get back there.
When it's too late for King's Home, but if Gaz don't mind, when El Stefano comes round to the start-finish line, you got to turn the audio up and go an audio lap with El Stefano.
Oh, that's a fantastic.
An audio on board lap.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's cut out for the whole lap and let's listen to El Stefano.
Oh shit, wrong button.
I think we jinxed that there, Kelly.
I think we did. But what we got, guys, there was half a lap there from El Stefano.
I think the pressure was on him there because I think he was doing really well up until turn 7 and then lost it a little bit. Turn 8, turn 9 was a bit wide.
Yeah. Thing is, I was trying to turn the volume up. I was pressing the share button instead. Kept pressing the wrong flipping buttons. So if you've got blue screen, guys, I apologise.
Yeah, I think what we'll do is DXT Anthony. Let's do it with him. Let's do a full lap with DXT because DXT Anthony is currently Joe top of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Right. I think I've got Izzy on board. Hey Izzy, thanks very much for joining us. I've got to come up with some fantastic stories for you, Kelly, about some of the corner names, just so you know. And a little story that was shared to me by Flea and King's Home.
Oh, well,
okay. Come on, DXT Anthony, you're better than that. I think you went into a bit harsh into the LDS. Right, so.
Awesome. So, going to go an audio lap then with DXT Anthony, guys. Hopefully, this one's going to be a proper lap.
Yeah, I'm using myself. that was a very nice lap there for DXT Anthony.
He nearly lost it at one point as well.
Yeah, he did. But I think that him nearly losing it there would make so if he didn't lose it there, I think he would have took off 0.3 of a second.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop down my master volume again.
That's what I've done.
I put it back up to 10 when I did the lap there, so I'm just going to drop that back down. I've just got a little request there from Herbo. He likes to see the telemetry, but I don't normally do. But so we've got Cairo on board now. Cairo, you've got to let me know how that setup worked for you, mates. I sent Cairo a setup for Singapore that is used by none other DXT Sing.
Okay.
Just hopefully it worked out really well for him, because DXT Sing is a fantastic person to go to for setups. So I kind of copied his setup from one of his laps, which was fantastic. I did a few laps around Singapore and I took 2 seconds off my best time using his setup.
But also, we're not using traction control now either, are you?
That's true, yeah, as well. I took traction control off. Alright. Boom! DXT Herbo's teammate, DXT Anthony, going a bit sideways on the gravel. But have you seen the... oh, it worked well apart from getting taken out. So that was someone else's fault. So the setup went well. But thank you, Amar. Your setup was spot on.
It was actually not bad either, because Anthony was giving Herbo a tow.
Oh.
Just then.
That just doesn't sound right, that does it? Give him a toe. Yeah, give him the big toe right up his backside to get him moving. Right, so let's before the air, because we are coming to the end, we've got to run far down these times, because some of these. Hey! Amar! He spun!
How have I fucking spun? How have I spun? I'm out.
Guys, just so you know, obviously people on my stream, well, the one, which is my brother, that is actually Hobo saying that. He had
that is Hobo. Oh my goodness, he's done it again!
How have I fucking spun? How have I spun? I'm out.
He's doing it on purpose now.
Yeah, he's definitely doing it on purpose. I was just about to run down the times, and then Amar just goes to start giving us dance lessons.
That voice is Hobo because he had an accident at one point, and in the race he weren't very happy.
I've just got an FU from Hobo.
Oh, Sing, damn.
I think what it was is that he wasn't expecting the car in front of him to hit go to brake that hard.
Which I think was Hobo. No, it wasn't. Hobo's out. I apologise.
I think that was...
It was Anthony.
Yeah. Matthew Green saying he couldn't get a good lap in today. But to be honest, Matty, not a bad lap. We do have to run through these times though, because we are at that point. So we've got Singh on a 1:08.8. I know he could do a lot faster than that. We've got Jay Stegal. I'm going to call him Steven Stegal. Just a bit of a jokes. 1:09.1. Speedy on a 1:09.3. Oh, got a nice view of DXT Matty coming around the final corners. Joe, helicopter view, fantastic.
That's what I've got as well.
DXT Matty on a 1:09.3 as well. We've got Flea on a 1:09.4. Herbert 1:09.5. Non-human 1:09.6. Very tight. Kings at 1:09.8. DXT Anthony 1:09.9. Leo 1:10.3. We've got T&E Matty on a 1:10.4. He did a 1:9.0 yesterday. El Stefano 1:11.4. I think El Stefano would have been a bit quick if he didn't spin out a bit as much as he did.
Yeah.
Ralkio got a 1:14, but he was.
Ooh, Hobo's got a 5-place grid penalty.
That 5-place grid penalty would probably have come from the incident he had with Ralkio. So he'll be starting down in 11th.
And also, like, look at the time. Basically, the top 9 is just over a second.
Yeah, we've got Lee Walker going. Everyone is pretty close time-wise. Absolutely spot on. So, what was it? Rocky with a 1:14.6 on Frenzy. Didn't put a time. And Harry disqualified. I don't know what happened with Harry being disqualified.
Well, top 9, just over a second there.
We got Sing and Anthony laughing so much. I don't know whether they're laughing about the. I think maybe that's why Amal hit Anthony in the pit lane because they were laughing. That's. I can't. I absolutely love that little sound clip. It's gonna be.
It'd be good as a ringtone, really, wouldn't it?
It's like I said to you. It's good. I'm gonna like when I'm up on the PC properly with my stream deck. It's gonna be my closing out. Oh man, so it looks a little bit doom and gloom, but I was told earlier it's all dry.
Oh. Okay. Now, if you remember, from now on, what I'm doing from now on, right, all the leagues I commentate in, if they ruin the weather, I'm going to time them out.
Ah.
I'm timing them out. If they ruin the weather, I'm going to time them out.
I'll tell you what, that's actually quite fair. I think what we'll do is I'll completely because usually Hobart that tells me, just so we know. I know Hobart likes to know. But I'm on board with you. I'd like it to be a surprise. I want to be excited. Yeah. I want to be excited when I see some rain. Oh, it's raining! Yeah. So 36 laps around Zandvoort. Oh, it's going to be so much fun.
And I think with basically, is it a full grid, isn't it? As well.
It's 50. Well, it's not. It's 50. So it's not quite a full grid.
I think you're going to get a safety car.
Is he coming? The whole weather thing you have is stupid. We want to know. Yeah, okay, you're right. I completely get that. So what we'll do is obviously Homer will still put it in on the chat what the weather is. Kaylee will just completely ignore it, and I won't mention it on stream, but you will notice it when you go through the chat.
Or just talk to each other in texts or DMs or something.
Yeah, it's up to you guys, but I will not announce it just because I think Kaylee wants to basically get excited about the rain.
It's a massive surprise when there's weather. It's just, if you don't, in real life.
In real life, you'll have a computer telling you what the weather's like.
Yeah, they do. I was about to say that, but still, we don't want to know what the weather's going to be like.
I see. I do like a surprise, especially if it's another essay that you really want it to be a bit wet.
Yeah. The likes of Belgium and
Canada, Brazil.
Exactly.
Oh, Brazil in the wet. Nothing's better than a Brazilian wet race.
Well, I think Holland in the wet is rather good because you can slide anyway, but in the wet, I think it's even better.
Oh, in the wet, your tyres are screwed in the wet, no matter what. As all our cars are getting onto the grid now, so we will be starting any moment soon. Right. Do we need lap data on? Let's stick it on because I know Herbert likes to see the telemetry.
I took lap data off. I've got the map and the thingy. That's all I have on this.
I'll take the lap data off. I don't think it's needed.
No,
I agree with you on that. It's not needed. Alright, so we've got 3, 4, 5 red lights. They're out, and away we go. So we have got. Does Amar get his usual bad start? No, I wouldn't say a bad start. It's not as great, but because Stigal has managed to get the inside line perfectly, and he is battling out with his teammate DXT Matty into turn 4. Quite nicely done. He's held off quite well for Singh now holding second.
Oh, Tony Matty's gone for spinner, Rooney.
Have I fucking spun? Have I spun? I'm out.
Sorry, Matty. You're gonna have to enjoy it. I think it's gonna be
some VSC.
Yeah, VSC. I swear down, right. This is like scratching your ball sack with a rusty razor blade. You know it's gonna help for that. You know it's gonna sort something out. but it's going to make things worse at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's like you solve one thing by giving yourself another problem. It's absolutely terrible.
Man, that's gonna hurt.
It'll sort your itch out though, won't it?
Yeah,
It's like
it will.
it's like the worst thing that I was like, yeah, I understand why they do it. It means that they don't have to send a full safety car out. They can get it over and done with within a lap. But it's come on, it's just pointless.
Yes, I totally agree.
Right, so obviously we've got the Codemaster as usual, mumbo jumbo, gonna mess up the timing screen. So let's find out who's first. See, I've noticed a lot of drivers are putting a bit too much pressure on the brakes going into turn 4. Obviously, it's like,
non-human needs hobo.
what?
Non-human needs hobo.
Non-human.
Really.
Oh, right. Come on.
How have I fucking spun? How have I spun? I'm out.
I was completely mind baffled like, what you meant by that. He needs hope. I'm like, what's going on between these two? Don't confuse me, man. So like at the moment,
you're the spinner really.
yeah. So TNA Matty right now having to do. Oh, Ari, I'm spinning around, move out of my way. Yeah, I'll tell you what, right? I'm gonna have to find as many different spin references in the audio world because this has been 5 already.
Yeah. It's only 2 laps gone. Well, 3 laps now, but
we're on lap 3, so it's 2 laps gone. So DRS has been enabled, but it looks like it's gonna rain, doesn't it? And that's what I want. I want it to pour down.
Yeah. This is why you don't get spoilers. Oh, hang on, you've got Ralchio here on El Stefano. Ralchio does get up into 9th.
This is Valkyrie all over this.
Yeah, Harry's in the pits.
I would be surprised to see Valkyrie on a podium at the end of this race. I really won't. The guy is right. There is a way, Joey. The guy needs to work on a bit on his racecraft, and there's a couple of racers in this league that are willing to help him out. Imagine, right, if you get Valkyo's tenacity and pace with a Mars head.
Yeah.
You're gonna have the all-time greatest F1 esports racer right there.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
he has got Habo going on Leo here.
Ari spun again.
Oh, a comment here from my brother, which is right. There was you saying about 5 spins, already. But also comment, there was 3 spins on the first 2 laps I'd done earlier on, and the comp I'd done earlier on.
Oh man, see, it's what happens. It's just a lot of people stick it on a curb, you spin. The curbs around here are exactly like Hungary. This is why I treat the circuit like Hungary. And I think
Ralco's just got past Leo. He's on the charge.
Ari has been lapped by everybody.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, and I think he's just binned it on purpose.
Who?
Ari, I think he's just.
Oh no, he's not binned it on purpose. He's just staying out of the way.
Oh right, okay.
What? 10-second time penalty for speed.
No, he's crashed out on purpose.
And that looked like it was on purpose. I think he just didn't care.
I'm clicking that.
But one thing I will say to Ari about it, right, is that if he's done it on purpose or not, he's trying to move. He's keeping himself out of the way.
Yep.
That's one thing I would say about him. He doesn't want to ruin anybody else's race.
No.
So his best thing for him to do right now is to go into the pits.
Yeah.
What I think it is, it's just him putting down the throttle too much and spinning it out. Kick of over too much throttle. If he's racing with no traction control, then it's so easy to do.
It is, yeah. So if it wasn't on purpose, apologies, Ari.
Yeah. I don't think it would have been. But
he's going to go into the pits now. He could probably, he must be retired. Yeah, he hammered it.
He hammered it into the pits there. He will retire, and I'll be honest, that's my bugbearer. Even if you are going to retire, why would you speed in the pits like that?
Oh, Singh's lost it.
No!
Yeah, Singh's lost it.
Oh my god, where is he? Has he got damage?
Yes, he has. His front wing completely got as a front wing. No, he's lost his.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of his wing. It's like he's lost his end plates and a few of the blades. So he is basically running on a hedge cutter. Really, it's just.
So now you've got Gaz, 2 Alpha Taures here. Now you've got King's Helm in front of him. And now DXT Anthony. No, it's Hobo, sorry. Yeah, it's Hobo. You've got 4 cars here. You've got King's Helm, Hobo, Anthony, and Raukio as well joining in now. Raukio's trying to go on the inside, then the outside.
See, okay, if you were Raukio, what would you do here?
I'd wait till we get on the straight. I wouldn't try and make a move now.
But like Hobo's made a massive mistake though. Raukio's on hard tyres as well.
Yeah.
Now I honestly would say go stop mediums. I know you could do it a medium soft around here. Because
He's going to go hard soft.
He's going to go hard soft. He's definitely in there.
Yeah.
These soft tyre drivers. What are they going to do? Now Hobo, I was racing with Hobo yesterday, and he's seen that I pushed my medium tyres.
Yeah, Bradford's going to go now, look.
Absolutely fantastic overtake there by Raukio.
Yeah.
He really just has the pace, doesn't he?
He does. And sorry, you've got Anthony and King's Home. Anthony's going to go on the inside of King's Home here. You've got the camera view. Yes, we have now the side by side, wheel to wheel. These two are having a really good fight.
You know, I'll tell you what, that's about. I'm bored with Raukio. Trying to think of what Valkyr's decision was going to be. He's actually probably waiting for an accident to happen between these.
Yeah.
But we know DXT Anthony, if he stays really close, he will get King's Home. Oh, DXT Anthony makes a mistake. Hits a bit of a curb there.
I didn't see that. I was on King's Home. I didn't quite see that.
Yeah, I'm on Valkyrie, so I'm actually getting a really good view of this. Valkyrie is really up there with the age and the mix of this. So this DRS straight will help DXT Anthony. King's Home stays wide. He's on the defensive line.
Here we go.
Oh, little touch there between King's Home and DXT Anthony. King's Home loses the back end a little. Hobo spun!
How have I fucking spun? How have I spun? I'm out.
The fact is though, he's got no damage.
No, he hasn't.
He has just lost a couple of seconds of time. Like I think it was about 3 seconds of time to the cars in front. But he's not getting any damage. Leo is not gaining any further on him, so he's gonna. Hobo's lucky. Lucky son of a gun.
There. Quick comment from my brother. What's happening? There was a battle. I don't know if you just saw it, Ian. There was a battle between Raukio, King's Home, Hobo,
DXT Anthony,
and DXT Anthony, and Hobo sort of like
spun.
He sort of lost it.
Half spun at the LDS.
Yeah, it wasn't a complete spinneroony. It was a spinneroo.
Or a spinner who?
A spinner who? Yeah.
A spinner who? But like in the meantime, while we talk about Hobo's little half spin, Valkyrio's actually got past King's Home. Sorry, DXT Anthony's got past King's Home because King's Home's sitting in 6th. But can I just give a little shout out to Flea? Currently sitting in 3rd.
Yep. So Raukio's going for the move on Anthony. He's got him as well.
Yeah.
Flea, you did say Flea at the beginning as well, didn't you?
I said Flea was going to do a lot better than his teammates, and he really has stuck it out there. Now it is a little, I'll be honest, there's a little bit inside knowledge there. I was speaking to both these drivers before when they were talking about the Super League.
Yes, you've got to give a shout out to that.
That exactly. Well, that's the thing. It kind of brings it in nicely.
Yes.
So the Super League is a league that is designed to bring the best drivers from multiple leagues in a little mini tournament before the new game's released. Now, I'm actually sitting there helping out the planning of this, and the ideas that are coming out at the moment are quite well developed ideas, formats that have been previously worked on in other sports. So the format will work. It's just now all we've got to do is think about implementing it and having key people in the right places to make sure it works smoothly. Hopefully, touch wood, it'll all be up and running, ready for next week. Get it going next week.
Sorry, Brad, get past that one.
That's kind of been obvious, and he's on hard tyres. Wait until he goes on the soft tyres later.
Yeah.
He'll be taking 3 seconds off that, no problem.
Yep. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, no, that's alright. So, yeah, we're going to be expecting a lot of drivers finding new opponents. The idea is that we won't be having LFR and TTFL in the same group.
No.
Because it means that a lot of these drivers are racing each other anyway. Let's say Hobo's racing against Kingston right now, and those two drivers are on 2 different league teams. You don't want them racing against each other in the group stage. You wanted to see it at the final, like.
Exactly. And basically, it's just to see who's the best of the best out of the leagues, isn't it? Really, that's what it is.
Absolutely. And it's and we've got DXT Matthews jumping into the pits. So the first guy wants to jump in the pits. Flea's in the pits.
Yeah.
Now what are they going to go on? Hards?
Matt is going on the hards.
Flea's gone on mediums?
He's gone on mediums. He's doing a 2-stop.
He's either doing this 2-stop or he's going for the soft medium, which is possible, but I think he's coming a bit too early for the soft medium.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's doing a 2-stop. He's doing a soft medium, or soft medium soft.
Definitely soft medium soft.
Yeah.
If he's going for 2-stops, it'd be soft medium soft. But if we get a safety car or 2, those mediums will go right to the end.
Yes. Obviously, going back to this Super League, it's another also thing, as you put in the... Oh, hang on, Flea is looking for the overtake on Leo. Oh, Leo, Flea's lost a bit of it, he's lost his left end plate.
You're joking?
In the back of Leo. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he did go in the back of Leo and has lost his left end plate.
Oh, he has as well. But, like, I think Leo's actually got a bit of damage. Yeah, Leo's lost the same end plate as well. Not in the same incident, but...
No, not the same incident, because Flea's gone in the back of him. But yeah, as I say, obviously this Super League, obviously you can bring all commentators together as well. Because obviously everyone can commentate on their own league or whatever as well.
Well, that's the thing is that we were discussing that, and there has been little ideas that have been floating around between myself and Kingzone about commentators.
Oh, sorry. Before we carry on, you've got El Stefano and Speedy here. And Stefano does get the intake of Speedy. But yeah, carry on, Gaz.
Yeah, well, basically it could be the fact that leagues will bring their own commentators, but how many of those leagues do you actually commentate on?
No, I was about to say the same thing.
No, I know. I kind of commentate on 2 of the leagues, but potentially if the other 2 there is other 2 leagues that are potentially able to join, making it 10 from the 10 teams of the original idea to 12 teams, which works out better for logistics.
Okay.
So if we get the 12 teams, then it's like we're gonna have that. But like, so if you were gonna choose a league to commentate on, Curly,
I'm just
who would you pick?
I'm just running down now. See how many leagues are in there that I actually commentate on.
There's 7.
Is there 7? Is there?
There's 7 leagues that you've commentated on.
Oh man! Well, hold on. There's a new one as well, though. There could be 8. Because can I mention the name? I can. Because DRL. They're a new one. So that was the 7th. Ah, right. Okay. So yeah, 7 leagues. But I think Keystone has actually got my services because no one else has asked me.
Well, the thing is, it's like there has been a little bit of floating idea, and I will speak to you more about it later. But you might agree with me on the whole idea what I've come up with. with Joe. It will suit you better, let's just say.
I've got a feeling what you might be thinking, and I had an idea earlier on as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see afterwards.
Yeah, we'll have a little chat afterwards. I don't want to spoil the
no.
spoil it for our viewers right now. No. Giving off potential ideas that may or may not fruition to actually, but I'm actually looking excited to this Super League.
Well.
There's going to be a lot of drivers there I've never seen before. I'm hoping for please to God, Rainers Racing League, right? I'm gonna give a shout out to them, right? I'm hoping Rainer really thinks about this carefully and goes, yes, I want to be part of it. Because
sorry, it's all good. Carry on.
I think Rainer has a team there that would be absolutely fantastic. Imagine, I'm in my head. I'm thinking, imagine Amar, okay, going against someone who. What's that?
All slots have been filled. There's been 10 teams now.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That there is a possibility because we asked Rainer before the 10th team joined.
Ah, right, okay.
Right, and obviously Rainer works, so he wasn't able to get back into touch with me before that slot was filled. This is why there is a possibility of having 12 teams instead of the 10, because 12 teams works better than 10. For the logistics wise, it works better. Obviously, it means that the group sizes are going to be different, the amount of groups are going to be different. So obviously, I'll go through into it, but if Rainer does go out, like, you know what, I want to be part of this, I want to be part of this Super League, I don't care what the FIA say, I will be part of this league. Then it'll be fantastic to see, because there's a couple of drivers, Rainer, Eva Hunter, LH, who will be up there with the drivers such as Valkyo, Amar, Kingzo, Flea. The drivers that you want to see battling with other people from different leagues, we're going to be battling with Rainer's Racing League. I can't comment about all the other leagues like DRL and Corona and all that, because I've not seen them race. But
I haven't seen them race either.
see, it's like it's one of those things, like you go like, right, you know what, this is where it's going to be interesting. Now we've got Rashmi, who's just jumped in on the comments. Thank you, Rashmi, for joining us. But he is a Leo fan. He's hoping Leo will pull his socks up from being at the back of the park at the moment and get himself up there.
Hang on. I've got a headset problem.
Oh. Amar spun again. So we've got Amar spun. I don't know how that's happened. But I think Amar's not. I think Amar might have had a few too many sherries. It does like he comes in. He's not a dirty driver, but he's had a drink. But he can make mistakes. Everybody can make mistakes. This is a tough circuit for some drivers as well. So I can't appreciate. But
Friends is spun as well.
Oh, Friends! Oh, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
How have I fucking spun? How have I spun? I'm out.
That's never going to get old. It's never going to get old.
Oh, Sing's retired.
Yeah, I think it's just he's just had enough of Joe. He spun a couple of times early on in the race. He wasn't getting himself back in the race, and he spun again just recently. So yeah, I was expecting that to happen. So we've got drivers here. We've got Speed now sitting in fourth. We've got Matty in third. Stegall in second. And Valkyo.
He's up in first.
Yeah, he's up first. Is that Dan clip from yesterday? No, this is the Dan clip from France. Izzy will remember France from my car going completely rogue before the lights went off, driving forward, then reversing in front of her. So my car did not have a good time in France, even though personally I found that I had good pace at France. But yeah, my car wouldn't let me race. So it was that same race. Izzy, that Dan was going around one of the corners. His tyres went ice cold, and then his car spun. And I mean, it's quite shocking, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. When Dan's tyres went to minus 200 degrees. Yeah, there we go. She remembers. Are you still with us, Kaylee?
I've got a little bit of a sound issue. I'll be with you as soon as I can.
Alright, no worries. Just let me know when you're back.
Yeah.
So let's have a look and see what's going on. So we've got the XT Anthony, who is slowly catching up with Speedy at the moment. Now, let's have a look at... Everybody has stopped apart from Valkyrie. The tyres at the moment, everybody's on hards apart from Kingzone, who's on mediums. He's actually done really well with the soft tyres at the beginning. So could see him doing really well in 7th at the moment. Flea, who had to pit again, is on the soft tyres. I don't think he's going to get those soft tyres to the end. He will have to pit again. TNA Matty in 8th, sandwiched between the two McLarens. It's doing quite well with the 15 lap old hard tyres. I will be expecting him to pit in the next. I think he'll pit in lap 27, so we can go to the soft tyres to the end. But is he catching up? He is quite close to Kingzone. Kingzone's got so much ERS though, so we could be expecting that. ERS is a big problem here. You find it really hard to get it back, and Speedy's got none. So Dixie Anthony could actually be closing down on Speedy very quickly.
Right, I'm back. I'm hoping the sound's going to be good on the stream.
Well, I can hear you loud and clear, so I'm sure.
Right, mate. I need to get hold of Amazon about those ones. But I need to get my Astro 10 sorted.
Definitely, yeah, you definitely need to get them sorted.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just basically talking about the tyres at the moment for the drivers. Now, you can see Valkyrie, who's on 19 lap old. Oh my goodness, a 111.9 on old hard tyres. What damage is he going to do when he gets on those soft tyres in 4 laps?
It's going to be nuts. Sorry if you've been looking on the same car, guys. I apologise if you've been on the same car for a few laps.
They haven't really missed anything at all. Honestly,
but to be honest, I think Relko's just going to absolutely nail this. The hustling is actually a carrier bag, Ian.
It's not, it's his blow up doll.
I'm just going to put you on mute quickly while I...
Obviously he's going to mute me after that comment.
Sorry, yeah, I put you on mute halfway through the conversation.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he said that comment, I'm going to mute him. Yeah.
I was putting you on mute while the past moving the carrier bag out of the way. But yeah, hopefully it's better now. There was a loose, like where the controller goes into the where the headset goes into the controller. The one of the wires a little bit loose, and it was flicking from one ear to the other. Then it come back to both, and it was doing a tree in. So I've got me well, basically the ones that you've got.
Yeah.
The P50s.
Yeah.
So I got them out.
I call them 50p's because
50p's, P50s.
Yeah, 50p's because that's the quality.
Yeah,
that's the quality. It's 50p quality. It's not quite pounds.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. Really loud though.
They are louder. They are louder.
What about now? I don't want to give a blue screen.
What you just do is just talk in a softer tone.
Yeah, I can't. That's not me though. I like talking loud, but
yeah,
I don't like talking loud, but I'm a loud talker.
Yeah, you talk. If you talk softly, talk really softly. Ian might fall asleep. Go to sleep, Ian. Go to sleep. You're hearing my soft, gentle voice. You're about
It
to
takes a
feel
lot for Ian to
sleepy.
fall asleep. It takes a lot for Ian to fall asleep.
Well, to be honest, listen to you babbling on could make anybody fall asleep, to be honest, Kelly.
That is actually true. That is actually very true.
I'm joking, I'm joking. I really enjoy commentating with you. But we've got Tierney and Matty right now. Anyway, he's got
Home.
really close to King's Home, but what we've got, right, if you got King's Home has got twice as much ERS as Matty. So Matty may have to deploy the ERS and the DRS to make to get advantage over King's Home.
Is he still going to catch him?
He'll catch him, but he won't get past.
Well, not before the corner. Matty overshot that, or nearly overshot that.
The thing is that the outside is quite strong on that, but King's Home just knew what he'd have the nicer line.
Oh, sorry, you got Non-Human and Flea as well going at it. Behind them, Ferrari and the McLaren. Flea on the inside, Non-Human on the outside. Who's going to come out better on this one? Still,
Flea will have to do another 3 laps on these soft tyres because he's pitted. He's pitted. Let's get onto the soft tyres to favour. Oh, what
Ralchio again?
Ralchio, that's the hard tyres.
111. That kid is just unbelievable. He really is.
Right, I swear that, right. I'm hoping Amar is hearing this, right? Amar, get to grips with this lad. Okay, give him your brain, give him your thought process of how to race. He will be unstoppable.
He will. He will, definitely. He could go to esports. That's for definitely sure.
He's quick enough to be up in the... He was sitting there to me a couple of weeks ago going, I'm not really that good at a race. I'm like, he's winning every race. Yeah, he's not running away with each race. No. But he's winning every race. Yeah. So him going up to Tier 1 and TNA would work well for him.
Yeah, I don't... Obviously, no disrespect to him, but I don't think he'll actually... I think he'll find a bit more competition up there. No disrespect to any of the guys in...
Definitely, but the thing is though, you've got to think, like, some of these drivers here that are racing with us here today are Tier 1, Tier 2 drivers in TNA.
TNA, yeah.
So it's you've got to think, like, if he's beating these and comfortably beating them, come on, he's pitted and he's still got he's got like what? Let's have a look.
Wow, he's pitting now as well.
He's pitted. Right. I'm on board with Steven Seagal. Right. And look at him, he's out of the pit before he even got anywhere. He's still got 6 seconds.
Blimey. Just give him, just end the race now. Just end it now.
He's not Andrew Lee level. Now, Andrew Lee, right? Andrew Lee is a god in a box. So, like, you just, Andrew Lee is another level. But the thing is, if Ralchio had a bit AndrewLee is Tier 1. TNA.
Oh, right, okay. Andrew, yes, I commentated on him last week. Amazing someone, or whatever he's called, someone amazing.
Yeah, self-promotes himself as amazing. Yes. He's basically, right, the thing is, unlike Herbert when he says he's the best commentator of the year, this guy is amazing on track. So it's like, it's one of those things, it's like, oh my goodness, I don't know whether it's my stream link that's got a bit sluggish, but my feed is lagging. Let me know if you're experiencing any lag on your YouTube feed, because I think mine is lagging.
Oh, King's Home and TNA Matty here, they're side by side and going around the corner, going around there. I don't know what turn that is, to be fair. But I think what I saw last week of no assist Tier 1, isn't it, that Andrew Lee races in?
Yes.
Yes, because we saw him last week. Oh, hang on, turn 1 here, King's Home and TNA Matty once again. I reckon Ralchio could give him a go. I don't think he'd win, but I reckon Ralchio would give him a go. Oh, no, I thought TNA went then. I thought TNA Matty went, but he didn't. But I reckon Ralchio could give him a go. He wouldn't win, but I reckon he could give him a good go.
I've been watching this battle between King's Home and TNA Matty from the end of last lap. Now, problem we've got here is that Kingso is on medium.
Okay, what
mediums are half-life mediums. TNE Matty is on near end of life hearts.
Yeah. He's got to be careful they don't burst.
I'll be honest. I reckon you could do 36 laps on those hearts before they pop if you do it really well. But it's like that battle between them. There was like a bit of a wheelbarrow battling.
Yeah, Tierney Matt's coming in. I actually thought Tierney Matty went. He went to the side and actually thought he hit the wall, but obviously I was seeing things.
No, he did go towards the wall, but he managed to catch himself.
He went towards the wall, yeah. That's what I thought. I thought he actually in the wall.
Yeah, he caught himself before he hit that wall. But you know what? I tell you what, mate, he's doing really well, and he's now out behind Leo, and I think he could catch Leo within these next 10 laps quite easily. Now is Speedy gonna get caught by DXT Anthony?
Well, Speedy's got the older tyres.
He has, yes. Is Speedy gonna go into the pits?
No.
I'm looking. If you go on board with Speedy and actually look at those tyres, you can see the two tones are very clear. The blisters are clear. Now the inside wall, right? You can see there is a line there, a dark line increasingly going towards the white lines.
That white lines, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, there is a fate. Right, if you look at it carefully, between where the white lines, the printing is, and the ridge of the wheel, there's a faint dark line. That as it speeds up, you can see it clearly. There's a faint dark line. Now, when the dark patch gets down to that line, that is when the wall is about to rupture. Okay, and that is when you would be expecting, like, guaranteed to lose the tyre.
Oh, okay.
So, like, a little bit of inside knowledge, but the chances of a puncture happening anytime after 50% does increase with each percentage as it goes.
Yeah.
It's like they say 100% guaranteed to get punctured. Well, that's not true. But you are more than likely to get puncture at that time. But DXT Anthony has caught up with Speedy very quickly.
Yes. Go on board with Anthony. Yellow flag sector 2 and 3. It's Tierney Matty. Oh, he spun. And he's got El Stefano coming up behind him now.
Oh, that's not good. So Tierney Matty spinning a lot. I'm glad he didn't get any damage.
No, but hang on, you got King. Oh, non-human's gone into the wall or into the fence.
Was there any contact?
I didn't see any.
Well, see, that's
I think he might have just oversteered it.
Alright, that's unfortunate. See, the thing is, though, like, it's quite easy for wheel bashing to happen.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's anybody's fault.
The angle I had, I didn't see if there was. The way I saw it, looked like he oversteered it, but there might have been.
There could have been contact that we don't see, but the thing is,
exactly.
I wasn't on board with that as like, Speedy does go into the pits before those tyres rupture because those back ones look absolutely horrendous. So that basically gives DXT Anthony a chance now to chase down DXT Matty.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, it does. So Kingshome's got clean air at the moment.
Yeah, but he's going to come round as Speedy's coming out of the pits.
Yes, he is. He's going to come out. Speedy's going to come out in front of him. That might be my fault. 1, 2.
Is it better?
Not anymore. Yep.
Yeah, it'll be my fault. It's what happens when you got a youngster that just wants to play your headset because he wants to be like you. That's what happens.
There we go again.
Is it still there?
It just happened really badly. Stop now.
Okay. No, I think it's because I'm in my controller. I do apologise.
That's alright.
But
these things happen. We're live, we can't do anything about it.
As long as we try and work with it, it's all good. But I think I've got what they call a singing loop.
Right.
That's when you damage some wires in the feed, you get a singing loop. So when something goes through, it goes back through your mic.
Yeah.
So it's quite terrible sometimes.
Ralco's just lapped Frenzy and Non-Human, I think.
Again?
Yeah, he has. He's lapped him. What do you mean again? He's lapped him already?
I don't know, has he?
I don't know.
I know I think it's because he lapped Ari very early.
Right, okay.
Let's have a look. Right, so we're going to go leader. Yeah, so it's El Stefano, Non-Human and Frenzy's lapped.
Gotta admit, I like Ralco's helmet. Gold and black.
It does look quite nice.
Oh, Non-Human, I think he's out. He's retired in the pits, I think. He has.
He's retired in the pits. So we've
Hit
got
and quit.
Yeah, it's 6 laps to the end.
Yeah.
Ralkio is not going to get caught unless he really badgers it.
Yeah.
So
I think, to be honest, I think you're looking at a driver of the day there.
Oh, do you know what? I don't want to give it to him.
You don't?
No, I don't. His ego's big enough already. I don't need to budget inflate anymore.
But it'd be cruel not to as well, though.
Yeah, because then he started right near the back.
Yeah. I'm leaving it down to you. I'm leaving it entirely down to you. The next one after that. Oh, let's go down to Flea and Leo. Leo and Flea, is it? Yes, it is. Flea's just got past Leo. Obviously, the next one after that would be Hobo. But then, would Hobo be decent enough and give it to Ralkio?
Hobo doesn't deserve a 4, destroying Ralkio's qualifying.
Yeah.
So, like, it goes to what? It'll go right down to DXT Anthony. And do I want to give it to him? No. No, I don't. I think. Oh, with the whole, he does. That was a nice pass he done on DXT Matty. So DXT Anthony up in the podium position. So do we give it to Steven Stegall for managed to hold second all the way through the race? That's a fair shout. If you follow the Codemasters rule of giving it to the drivers, Joe took the most positions, it's quite unfair because you get some drivers like this driver.
Yeah.
Who's done absolutely fantastic in that pink 69 car. So he's done an absolutely stellar job, and it's unfair to not recognise that. Hobo, 5 grid penalty for the collision with Ralkio, has done well to get up 6 places. Kingsholm has done well. Flea is on a recovery drive of his life.
Down 3.
He's down 3, but the thing is, he was near the back at one point after that wing plate.
Yes.
He's done absolutely fantastic to get himself back up there.
Let's go with chat. Apart from not Ralkio. Obviously, you got more than me, so I've only got my brother in mind. Let's go with your chat.
Wait, I'll be honest, man. Might have to go with Ralkio. Just feed his ego again. It's the guy. I do like the guy, but man, I don't know what's bigger, his ego or his talent. If you get what I mean, it's just like absolutely bizarre how yeah, I knew I was gonna do well, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was just having fun. I was just having fun. I wasn't even trying hard.
No. Hang on. I commentated on a race, and there was one that he didn't see. He said he didn't expect to win. because he started at the back.
Oh no, yeah.
So it's not that big.
No. The thing is, right, what it is, right? No, he will say that. You go, I wasn't expecting to win for starting from the back, but then you got to ask him some questions. You go, oh well, at this point this happened, and this person was always catching it. I knew he was going to catch up with me, and that kind of contradicts everything he said in the first time.
My brother actually said Anthony.
Anthony's a good shout. DXT Anthony has done really well, and it is a juggling in the air, right? It is between those two drivers, right? The three drivers on the podium deserve it. Now, I'm on board with Valkyrie now, and I think right, he's behind TNE Matty. I think he's going to start mocking these drivers. He's got 2 laps to go.
Yep.
He's going to start catching these are going to start getting the blue flag, and he'll be like mocking them, going past, going ha ha ha. Just like last gets.
It sounds like you don't like him.
Who, Valkyo? Oh, I like Valkyo. Yeah. I love throwing a load of banter at Valkyo. But the thing is, though, it's one of his. I like him because he's a great driver and he can take a lot of stick. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's not just Matty's got in front of him. They've got Matty, Leo, and Flea all in front of him.
Oh no! I can just see him passing them one by one in a moment, and it's just like, yeah. Just and you ask him how many people did you lap? You're like, yeah, nearly everybody. It's like that's the kind of attitude he has.
I've got to hydrate.
As someone told you to hydrate.
Ian
press the hydrate button again and again and again.
If he does, you're drinking. If he does, you're drinking too.
Oh, I'll that's fine. It's fine. Just as long as you give me a heads up about it. So, right, we'll watch about.
He's opened a can.
Oh, it's a can of cherry coke.
I ain't had that for ages.
Right, you know what? I'll tell you what. Right, I think we should do this for the last season. Right. Last race of the season, we have a few bevies while we're commentating.
Oh, don't drink.
Oh yeah,
I don't drink.
So you're Curly, the total TeaTime T-boy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Gaz.
You're sticking. Yes.
Sorry. Hang on. It's 1, 2. Yeah, you got to hydrate about 5 times.
There's one. So, oh my goodness, I've just watched Val get past those 3 drivers without care in the world. Yeah, I should be doing shots.
Mate, I can imagine you blooming commentating pissed.
There we go, Valkyrie. How funny would it be if Valkyrie stacked it?
I know.
If you stacked it right at the finish, I would crease myself. Do you know Leo from TNE Tier 3?
Yep.
His first race that I commentated on, he stacked it just before the finish line at Australia.
Oh, no way.
Stacked it. I had to hold my laugh to him. So we've got Valkyrie in first, Steven Stegall in second with DXT Anthony. Could he do it? Oh, DXT Anthony was so close.
Oh, to get in second. Oh.
Yeah, so close. DXT Matty in fourth.
So who's driver of the day?
Let's give it to the smuggest guy on the field. So Valkyrie. So we're waiting on the next two. So we've got Speedy and King's Home. Now, how do you feel that race went there?
To be honest, I thought it was going to be more exciting than it was. To be fair.
Yeah.
But it was okay race, but wasn't exciting as I expect. You know what I mean? It wasn't.
Oh, we get to see Valkyrie's gay dancing. There we go, let's see.
Yeah,
oh my goodness! It's a new dance move! It's a new dance move!
I can't see it yet, hasn't come up on mine. I've still got the black loading screen. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it is.
It's a new
I'm a
dance
bit
move.
behind.
Yeah, it's a new dance move. DXT 345. That is a good point. That. Right. So in first we have also with the fastest lap TRT Valkyrie. His fastest time was 1:10.8. I thought he was going to get a 1:9 with those soft tyres. We got Jay Stegall in second. We got DXT Anthony in third, which we will need to get these in for interviews soon. We have DXT Matty in fourth. We have DXT Herbo in fifth. Speedy in sixth. We have Kingsholm in seventh. Flea in eighth. Leo in ninth. TNE Matty in 10th, rounding off the points. We have El Stefano in 11th and Frenzy in 12th. Our non-finishers are Non-Human, DXT Singh and TNE Array. Which I don't blame them.
Invites out.
Are you inviting them into the party? Are you?
I'm trying to see who I got.
So we got to get Valkyo in. We got to get DXT Anthony.
I got Valkyo.
Yeah, if you got DXT Anthony.
DXT Anthony. Yep, I haven't got thingy yet.
Jay Stegall. I'll try and find him. Alright, bear with me one moment while. It doesn't matter if you just send them the invite. Let's get them in. It's all right. They should understand. J _ Stegall 32. Alright, so send an invite to Jay Stegall. I've got him. I've got Valkyo. So we've got Jay Stegall. We're just waiting for DXT Anthony. He may or may not join. We'll find out in a moment. Oh, Anthony won't join. Okay, that's typical. We're waiting for Mr. Smug then. There he is. There he is. Okay, so, right. Tell you what. Let's get out of this lobby. Okay, so, Jay Stegall. What's your first name?
Can't hear him.
I can't hear him.
Sorry, my mic was muted.
Sorry, what's your first name, mate? Just so
Jack.
Jack. Okay, so Jack, fantastic effort today. You qualified second, finished in second. How do you feel that your race went?
Yeah, it went alright. I was not expecting that at all, especially on my debut, but yeah, the lead. I got the lead on lap 1. That was fun. I was not expecting that either. I know Singh is a quick guy, so yeah. And then when he spun around lap 3, I was not expecting that. I was expecting him to stay on the tail, but these things happened. Netherlands was such a difficult track, and then Reikio just came out of nowhere, basically with his strategy. Really good strategy from him.
Did you realise? Did you know Reikio was quick as well?
Well, I know he's smug. But people have been telling me he is cocky, but yeah, he's quick as well. So.
Reikio, now I know what people think of you.
His reputation goes really far, doesn't it? It's great. So I'll be honest, Jack. It was for commentating on yourself. There was not a lot for us to really commentate on because your race was very clean. Your start was amazing. You took Amar, turn 1, had a little battle up to turn 4, and then you took the lead, and that was it. we didn't see much of you until Valkyrie managed to catch up with you.
Yeah.
But there was a moment there that we was thinking that, like, or has he got the pace to start catch up with Valkyrie? Because Valkyrie was what 22, 23 laps in on his hard tyres. Time was slowly coming down a little bit, but then Valkyrie found some pace from out of nowhere and started putting the fastest laps in, like one after the other in those hard tyres, which is unbelievable.
He got 111 the fastest lap.
Yeah, on the hard tyres. Was there any point that you thought, wait, hold it, I can catch him? Or did you kind of like just go, right, I'm going to hold second?
I thought when he was making his pit stop I would be able to catch him, but I got damage around that time, and then that just basically like affected my pace. So.
Yeah, because you were 19 seconds behind when he pitted, and that's roughly about the time that the pit stop lasts. So that damage did do quite a bit to your pace then. But obviously, fantastic race. So, how much preparation did you put in for the race today?
Couple laps.
A couple of laps. I like the style. I do like the style.
It was a very good debut anyway.
Absolutely fantastic debut. So, is that you part of the TTFL league now for the rest of the season?
Yep. Should be.
Brilliant. So, you looking forward to Monza next week?
Yeah, I've got pretty decent pace, and I'm hoping to get a win. I'm hoping.
Well, if you can keep up with Singh, if he doesn't go out, then and obviously you got Rauko here, then yeah.
we do have some fast drivers, so it's going to be a good battle, and I'm glad to see that your debut resulted in a fantastic podium. So congratulations.
Yes, definitely.
Any further questions for you, Kelly?
No, that's it, guys, for me.
Cheers, thank you very much, Jack, and congratulations again. So we're going to go to the one, the only, Mr. Smug. Mr. I'm better than you and you know it, kind of Valkyo, Dara Smith. Now, Dara.
Kaz.
That was an epic race, mate. I can't fault you. I hate to say it because we know your ego is bigger than your talent. Go on, tell me, how do you feel the race went?
Pretty good. Those hards at the first stick were beautiful.
We can't barely hear you, mate. You have to pick up your mic.
Is this better?
It's a bit better.
Yeah, the hards at the first stint, they were great. I just wanted to stay on them for as long as possible. They were on like 60% wear, but they were just still really good.
Yeah.
So this is twice in 2 nights, Dara. This is just getting a bit.
Oh, Val. It's not like he's going to do it tomorrow because he's in tier 1, so he's going to have to work a bit harder to get his post-race interview.
Sorry, guys. How do you think you'll do in tier 1, Rauko? By the way,
I'll try aim for maybe points every race,
hopefully.
to be honest, Valkyo, I think you've got the pace there to be challenging for high points.
Yes.
What you need to do is you need to get amongst some of the more experienced quick drivers such as Amar. Start using their brains just to develop your racecraft, and you will be a fantastic racer. And also, there is something wrong with your name, mate. You need to put DXT on the front of that.
I don't think I can do that.
Oh, what? Oh, man. I'll be honest, it'd be quite good to have you as part of the DXT esports team. The fact that mainly because I think you're a cracking lad, got good banter, and your racecraft. Well, your race pace is amazing. But obviously, Hobo's told us about the little incident between you and him.
Yeah.
and then you turn and say that you don't want to report him.
Yeah, it was like one of them things where he was obviously just doing something else, and we all make mistakes, so there's no point reporting him really from me anyway.
Well, there definitely is no point to report him now that you've got first. It did not change the result whatsoever for you. So fantastic, and it just shows a big part of your character for the way you handle it. It's brilliant. But I don't have much more really question-wise because your race is epic, and even though I don't want to give it to you, you are the driver of the day for the DXT driver of the day. So congratulations again for that. I don't want to give it to you because I'd hate feeling your ego.
Is this ever going to stop?
No. No. It'll never stop until it gets boring.
It's just a bit of banter, Raquel, you know that.
To be honest, mate, if you're a terrible driver and you can't take banter, then you won't get these kind of jokes. It's the fact that, Joe, we appreciate the way you are, and Joe, after today's race, mate, what you said about Joe not reporting someone just because you completely felt like it was a complete accident and that, I think that's a much more mature mind than we do have from the more mature races that we have with us. So absolutely fantastic, and like a good ambassador for the league. So hopefully next week in Monza you could be standing here or sitting here chatting to us again. How do you feel about Monza?
Well, it's pretty hard, I suppose, but I'd probably do a lot of practice and hopefully, as you said, be back here next week.
Yeah. See, this is what I was getting week in, week out of into Tier 2. It was absolutely brilliant. No, I really do appreciate it. And what have you been invited to join the Super League?
Super League.
Yep, I'll be racing TTFL in that.
There we go. See,
there's your winner.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna hide this footage from all the other leagues so they can't see how quick he really is. Just so they don't get like a heads up. This guy, the guy. Oh, Valky, he's only like he's a 6-year-old Irish kid. He's just not really quick.
Funny thing is, I'm not representing TTFL.
What? Who are you representing?
SRM.
Ooh. Jack, you've just gone downhill, lad. Oh well, no, best of luck to both of you. It'd be quite good to see you.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, a lot of work still to go into getting this Super League sorted, and hopefully we see you there. But thank you guys. Congratulations on the podium. Congratulations to DXT Anthony, who's a bit interview shy, not joining us here.
We will get him one day.
Do you know, to be honest, it's like you get him in a party and he's quite a nice guy to chat to, but he just never bothers with the interviews. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to bother. I don't need a 15 minutes of fame. I just showed you how to drive on track. He does all his talking on track. Let's leave it there. But again, so thank you for everybody. Thank you to everybody who's subscribed, followed, commented, liked all the videos on both my DXT Ferret Chair gaming channel and Kaylee's Twitch channel, which you will see every week here covering the TTFL and also the Super League when it does start. Tomorrow we've got TNA assists and no assists, so that's 9 and 11 o'clock tomorrow. TNA has USA on Sunday and a Monday, and Europeans on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we're back here on the Friday. We have European on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for TNA. I'll see someone might be interested in joining TNA there out of that. Right, I just lost my train of thought. We've got TNA also hosts F2 on a Friday, so if you are able to jump on that. Shout out to someone who always comments on our streams, which is Izzy. If you ever get a chance, she does Trials Rising, not Trials Fusing, as I said last time. So yeah, if you want to see some Trials Rising content, jump on her channel. She does stream quite a bit of that. And we've got Cass from Aesthetic Gaming, who does Warzone and Minecraft. I'm hoping to be able to get here to partnership with me on Warzone soon, do a double stream on that and see how it goes. Anything that you'd like to jump in there with, Curly, before you close it off?
Guys, tomorrow I've got 1 PM F2 Parabolical Esports. That's on their YouTube channel, but obviously I'll be sharing that one. But also MFR at 4 o'clock comms, that's on my Twitch, and again at 6 o'clock I'll be trying to race as well. And then Sunday 3:30 again Parabolical Esports, and then I've got something. I'm not sure what's going on Sunday night. I don't think there's nothing Sunday night this week, so just have to find out on that one. But then Monday, obviously, MNR as well. So yeah, that's it for my plugging.
Yeah. So yeah, again, so thanks for everybody for viewing us, and I'll leave Curly to sign us out.
Right, guys, that is it for this evening. It has been an absolutely, as I said earlier on, it wasn't the exciting race I'm sure that me and Gaz were expecting, but it was Raukio's race as well. I'm sure that we were definitely expecting, that is for sure. But guys, you know the story. Till next time, he's Gaz, I'm Curly, we're out.